eBay is really quite a challenging thing. It's not that easy because as a seller, the moment you sell, you have to consider a lot of factors. Like before you actually list something, you need to also have a research if you are pricing fairly. Is it righteous pricing? Another thing you consider is also to research about the postage cost. So basically what you do as an eBay seller is, you buy. Next thing is you take a photo. Then after taking a photo, you list by also putting on some descriptions. Write and just descriptions, and do not also forget to write the flaws, whatever problems you may have in the item, so that the buyer is fully aware, and it will also less put you to risk. Then next to that is set a price, which is really quite hard because you also want to adjust to the fair pricing. So it's important to research, and then you also consider the courier that you're going to use, that in as much as possible it will reach to them in time, especially if they request it in a certain amount of time. Then the next one on eBay is, if you also think that the item is rare, you can set that one to auction. Either auction or buy it now, but usually it really depends on what works best for you. Then you just have to enjoy what you're doing, and then afterwards, if it gets sold, of course you have to pack them, then take it to the shop. You have to drop it to the shop, or either you have to get it collected, especially if it's big and bulky. So it really does take perseverance. Everyone, greetings, welcome back to my channel, and you are now tuning in to this new kind of video. For today, I will be showing to you some of the sales that I have this November 2022. As time flies, that it's been actually I realized almost 3 months now since I have started by August this year. I still couldn't believe that things could actually, sale on eBay. So yes, I'll be happy to share to you about these sales that I have for the month of November. So bear with me. At the same time, I'm looking at the side because I'm on the computer screen or the monitor of my computer just to have a look at these items. But anyway, I also will have to show you here, and I'm glad that it also appears here later at my side. So we will begin for the first sale in November. I'll be happy to show to you what are these things. The first one in this month is this PU Ladies women's ankle boots, brown suede with spots look. As you can see, size 7. I have bought this one in the charity shop for £3, and It got sold actually for 15, but I have set that one to option plus 480 postage. As to postage, I have based it as to the prices. Basically, I am using this kind of courier that I really feel is so convenient for me. That is none other than the Collect Plus or the Udel UK. They really are having a great service. Although it happens that some parcels may get lost, but it just happened because, you know, we're not all perfect. But at least they're making it up in order for the item to be arriving to the rightful buyer or customer. So kudos to the Collect Plus or the Udel UK. So again, the first one that I have is these boots. So that's the first one. The second one that I have is, bear with me because I'm looking at my screen. The second one is this pack of 12 or a dozen of white cardboard box with a little text for jewelry, or I have said they're multi-purpose use. Fortunately, I have acquired this one for free from a warehouse that's having a clearance. So at the same time, I have helped them clear out with their items. Yeah, because it's clear out, might as well be put to use or whatever purpose it may serve. So fortunately, it got sold little by little. I am selling here a pack of 12 for 3, just 3 really. And then yes, it got sold, including that cost of delivery that you could see here. So that's quite a good profit. Next is this magic roundabout ZBD. The name is ZBD, and I never thought that it's actually a vintage given away from McDonald's, this world's famous fast food chain, McDonald's. So maybe in the Philippines, it's the version of Jollibee. We have ours Jollibee, and here it has McDonald's. McDonald's is giving away, you know, Happy Meals with corresponding toys in it or any other items. It's usually for children's entertainment, but I assure even adults do love Happy Meal, even myself including me. Not gonna lie, I love the chicken nuggets. So the magic roundabout ZBD, this giveaway toy, got sold for £4. I get this one from a car boot sale for 20p. Got sold on the 3rd of November this year. Next is this Domino Double 6 in a tin, as you can see. Classic, isn't it? It also got sold for £6. I have bought this one for 50p. It's still quite a profit. Next is this 4B for Bling Mini Baby Zigzag in stripe. At first, I was really confusing. It was really kind of confusing for me because I'm not really so familiar of the stuffed plush toys, but through research, I'm able to get familiarized with them. So this is called actually Furby. That's just mini or tiny. Got sold to £4 from 20p in a car boot sale. Next is this vintage beer traditional packs of Burnout. So in this kind of place, they have their own mascot, or shall I say being manufactured in that place. It also says here made in England. That beer is so lovely. It's so cuddly and soft. Could be feeling, you know, nostalgic or brings nostalgia to someone who grew with that beer. And for a pound in a car boot sale. I can't believe it got sold to 10 pound, including that postage that you see. Okay, next, actually the same date again, this Scottish Myths and Legends by Jodie Hamilton. This book about the mythology story in Scotland. There is that monster called Loch Ness Monster. So it got sold. I just actually priced it to a pound, but originally I bought it for 20p also from the car boot sale. Next is this Franklin the Turtle soft plush toy. It says the name is Dujardin and was manufactured last year of 2012, made in Hong Kong. That's the turtle. Acquired at one for a pound, got sold to 10 pound. And next, by November 4, another date, I went to the convenience store. I happened to buy this newspaper, which got sold into 6 pound. And obviously, you could see the price in there. So it's still quite a good profit. 6 pound for the newspaper alone. Next is this vintage brown leather satchel bag. I never also thought that satchel bag could get sold. So I realized that there are really so many old-fashioned people around, and usually my buyers in here are the lads or the guys that's working in offices or for the love of vintage. They bought this one for me. It's really nice with a lot of compartments. I have bought this one from a lady for 8 pound. Get sold for 26 pound. So still quite a good profit. Next is this House of Games Christmas snap card game. Because Christmas is fast approaching or really coming. As I'm making this video, it's already December, and no wonder as well I'm wearing this jumper to bring to you Christmas vibes. So a moose. I'm not a moose. Anyway, let's go back on track. House of Games Christmas snap card game that you could also see at the side. I bought this one for 20p. Got sold for 5 pound or fever. Next is another box that I have actually acquired just for free. I had actually a big box of this, and I set them to sale for a dozen. And for a dozen is just 3 pound for 12 pieces. It still got sold again, and I actually had repeated buyers here. 3 pound for the 12 with a postage. Next, on the same date of November 5 is this vintage Playmobil set that's manufactured in 1990s. It's a Coast Guard thing or toy. It includes the ship and the crew in it, including the guide. I have also indicated it in my description. It got sold as well. I bought that one from a lady for 15 pound. It got sold to 28 pounds, so still has a little profit. Just a little, you know, and not much of a rip-off. Okay. Next is this Imaginex Samurai Ninja Warrior Castle. I thought this is so unique or rare. By Mattel. Produced last 2011 by Fisher Price. And also to find out that Fisher Price is also really a great brand. It's branded. That's also what shoppers are looking into, especially the moms who have kids or fathers who have kids. Everyone really, including the adults who love toys. So it also got sold for me. This kind of castle. You see, that's really rare. That looks interesting in there. That looks nice. So, samurai, you could have somewhat like a Japanese vibes samurai. It got sold for $25.99. The buyer fortunately never asked for offer. So it got sold for £25.99 from £10. I bought that one from a lady in a marketplace. And next, the same date, November 5, Scrabble board game with a corresponding name of the Scrabble. It's called Junior for kids and adults board game. Got sold for £6, all the way from £3. So I'm having £3 out from it as a profit. Excuse because it seems that the phone is getting a bit low battery, but it will do. Let's carry on. Next is this thriller, mystery, or suspense books bundle of 6. Got sold for $14.99. I acquired them from the car boot sale for £1 for 2. So 1, 2, 3. So I had them for £3. Got sold to $14.99. Next is this The Mail on Sunday newspaper during the 18th of September this year, about the historical history of the death of the Queen Elizabeth, about the reunion of the two brothers, Prince Harry and Prince William. Bought this from the convenience store for that amount, and it got sold to $10.99 including the postage. Next is the old vintage postcards with great varied selection. I put it as a bundle of 12 or a dozen, and it remained unposted or has never been posted. Got sold for £2 including the postage. I acquired them all for 10p. So at least, in a little of everything, we're making a little bit of profit, which is good. It's what we call flipping. So at least. Next is we got this Vivitar Vivicam 3785 with 3 megapixels digital camera. The color is silver. It includes plug with a box. Got sold for $22.99 without the buyer asking for offer, because there's also times that they do ask for offer. So it's up to you as a seller if you're going to accept or not. But fortunately, they didn't ask offer, so it got sold to $22.99. I acquired that one for just £1 in a car boot sale. Next is this vintage black leather case jewelry, or the vanity box with a steam train logo. Got sold for £7. I acquired that one for 50p in a charity shop. It's quite a little, good box storage for jewelry, and seems old-fashioned really. So no wonder it's still loved. Next is this Fugler Funny Ugly Monster. So it really is a unique one, and look at that face. Got sold for £5. I have bought that one for 20p in a charity shop. Next is this emoji card game. So family loves to play card games, especially in holidays. It got sold for £1.99 or 1.99, all the way from 20p. Next is this Microsoft Xbox One Block Wireless. So it doesn't have a wire because it's wireless. Model 1537, but I have also indicated that it has no battery. It's good when you include some flaws in the description, so you couldn't get wrong, and you meant to be sincere as a seller. So whatever flaws there are or there may be, I really include them. And I put this no battery since it literally has no battery. It got sold for £24. I have bought this one for £5. Next is this 18-inch small cabin suitcase, black tan travel-on, hand carry luggage. So another traveler could have been, buying this one for £20. I have bought this one from charity shop for £3. Travel-on is really quite a great brand, so no wonder it got sold right away. Next is, oh my god, another repeat buyer of the boxes. So this could have been used for business purposes. So yes, I will not disclose this buyer, but I wanna say thank you for keep on buying. another pack of 12 white cardboard boxes for this jewelry or multi-purpose. Again, for a dozen of 3 pound. That includes the postage plus postage. Next is this Winning Moves Harry Potter. Even if the actors and actresses in here are getting older, kind of just around age as me, getting old baby. So, well, okay. It got sold for 3 pound. I acquired one for 50p in a car boot sale. It's a 100 pieces puzzle, jigsaw puzzle. Next is another newspaper. Unbelievable really, because I never thought that, newspapers could still really get sold and they could just go and pop out in the stores, but it does happen that they were not able to catch up for a newspaper in that day, so they opt to buy online. So this Daily Mail newspaper, on the date of 25th of November this year, 2022, got sold for $7.99. I acquired that one for this price. Next is this MotoGP, the Illustrated History by Michael Scott, about the motorbike. I acquired this one from the works for a pound. It got sold for 10 quid or 10 pound. Next is this reindeer stay head plush soft toy. It's been living with me for quite a while and fortunately still got sold. I have bought this one for 3 pound in car boot sale and got sold into 30. The spirit of Christmas, because reindeers are supposed to be, best friend of Santa Claus. Next is this kids toy kitchen accessories, in which I have never anticipated that it got sold into 10 and 50 quid. I have acquired this one for a 5 pound in the charity shops. It got sold as well. Excuse for a low battery phone, so let's continue. Next, for the date of November 12 this year, 2022, is this Mr. Men Beanie's Mini Plush Soft Toys by McDonald's. A freebie from McDonald's, but I have actually acquired this one from the car boot sale. 3 for a pound, so that's basically means that I acquired this one for 2 pound, got sold for 5 pounds, so I've got 3 pound. Next is this All Imaginext figures series Power Rangers. You familiar with Power Rangers? That's really here, quite cute figures that got sold for a pound. I actually just literally have them for free in the car boot sale as a freebie. Yeah, so still got sold for a pound. Not bad. Next is this Fortnite action figure with a bundle of 14. That's kinda special figures. I bought them for 5 or fever and got sold to $15.99 last November 12. Fortnite figures are really quite in demand because it's also an in-demand game, so no wonder the figures itself got sold. Next is this vintage gold color eagle stylish cocktail shaker. But unfortunately it got cancelled because I don't know, for some reasons the buyer may have changed their mind, and also because they're from the other country. And also I have realized that for this listing I haven't put that one in global shipping program, so they might have second thoughts that the postage is quite expensive, which is actually a fair price because of course it would go international, and as far as I could remember they should go to I think in Africa. So never mind about that. This cocktail shaker, I still will pop it here. That's how it looked. Next is this Oasis CD bundle of 8 for 10 pound. I have acquired these CDs for 20 pound, all of it. Oasis is such a great band. They have produced nice, great music. They're a band, Oasis. So yes, it, excuse me, it got sold for £10. By the way, join me in eating this one. I actually have little snack here. Excuse. Next is we have this cheat wheel game, spin point, find and fast spin timer game. 20p, and it goes £1 and 20p, so I've got £1 for that. It's kind of a spinning game. Next is this Korean skincare Bible book, even beauty care of Korea. Korean beauty has its own Bible, beauty regimen. That's the ultimate guide to K-beauty secret. So if you wanna feel like a Korean, or is getting curious about their regimen, then you might as well buy this book. I just have sold this for £3. Both this one for 20p in the car boot sale. Next is this Michael Kors watch box with watch caution and manual. Unbelievable because it still got sold even if it's just a box. A Michael Kors watch could have been, you know, sold to a businessman. I'm not sure, but I thought he could be a businessman selling watches and is looking for a box. So good for him that he found my listing. It got sold for $9.99. I don't buy it from everywhere. It's just one of our watches, so I thought to post that one, really, you know, for silliness, the box, and never thought it got sold. Next is this reversible double-sided green happy and blue sad face moody octopus. So even the octopus gets moody. That's how it looks. It could be reversed to the blue and then to the green color. So the octopus itself got sold for $2 and 20, both that one for 20p from the car boot sale. So that is on the day of November 15, yet we have 15 more days to go because we're going to fix our November sales. Next to that is it's still quite processing here in the screen, excuse me for a bit of delay. Next is this dog bingo game by Lawrence King Games. Fantastic quality time, up to 2 to 12 players, which got sold to £9. I have acquired this one for £1 in a car boot sale. So it's kind of a dog bingo that involves about the dogs. Next is this elf Christmas jumper. So I'm pretty sure that it's the mom who is buying this out from me. I bought this in the charity shop for 50p, which got sold to £10. Yes, elf. Elf is actually one of the Christmas themes that actually gets sold because kids love it. So even in the shops, even in the malls, department stores, there's been always a statue for elf, so no wonder kids love them. Hot Wheels Super Ultimate Garage playset. It's actually disassembled and I don't know on earth how to assemble them. I also acquired them the way how it is, disassembled already. So I got that one for a £5 in the car boot sale. So it got sold to £20, so I got £15 out from that. It was also actually quite challenging to pack that one because it reached up to I think 5 kilogram. Next is this Pokemon Go ball, and I have indicated that there's no figure in it because usually Pokemon Go ball comes with a figure. So I bought this one in car boot sale, quite really a bit expensive for £3, but still got sold for £5. At least I've got £2 from it. Next is this Bellissimo Ladies Leather Ankle Boots, size 6.5. Got sold for £10, but originally I have bought this one for £2. just 2 pound, got sold to 10 pound. Next is this Dragon Toys bundle of 3. These are armored dragon toys which have different colors. So basically it's 5 pound for each. Definitely got sold for 15 pound. But all of them, I just got them for excuse me, 3 pound. Yes, 3 pound for the 3 of them, and I sold them for 15 pound for all of them. Next is this Kids Magic Box Magician set of 120 tricks and illusions. Just kind really of a novelty game for $3.99. Bought this one in the Carbot sale for 20p. Next is on November 18 are the following. I have here the Aldi 2019 Katie the Carrot plush toy. Aldi produced yearly about their mascot, and these are the carrots that are being named accordingly. So I have just sold this Katie the Carrot plush toy. Bought this one from the Carbot sale for 10p, got sold to $4.99. Next is this File Historic Kings and Queens of England for 29 and 99 pound, or 29 pound and 99 pence. I have bought this one for 18 pound, up now to 29 and 99. Still has a little profit, so still quite a good sale. The buyer here must have loved history, or he could be a history teacher, we don't know, but thanks to him. So again, 18 quid to 29 and 99, plus they have to pay the postage. Next is this Battleship Grab and Go Game Travel Size Game Classic. Although there's been already one ship missing in there, which I also indicated in the description, still it got sold. So it was just literally almost free to me, but still I have paid 10p, and it got sold for $2.99. Next is this Bowser's Castle, the Nintendo playset Super Mario, and in order for it to get sold, I have quite attract the buyer by putting some figures on it, although it's not really a corresponding figure. I have placed the Fortnite, the Hawk, and the Captain America, so it got sold as well to 15 quid. Both the Bowser Castle only alone itself for 5 pound. It got sold to 15 quid, see? Next is this vintage porcelain Native American Indian doll for 21 and 5 inches. Got sold for 10 pound, but I actually just got this one for free, as there was a house that's having a clearance. So the more when we take some of their stuffs or things, they'll really be happy, because at least it does not go to the bin. So for whatever purpose you do with it, they won't care as long as you take it from them. So I'm happily taking this from them, then have this sold. So yeah, that's it, this doll. It's really also rare. That's vintage Indian doll, so it got sold to 10 quid. Next is this 60 pin-up vintage ladies rare playing cards. So if you have noticed in there, I have covered because there are really some sensitive excuse me, body parts of a lady that you could see, and literally or basically it's just for adult 18 plus, because it's understood that it's not good for minors. It's kind of an erotica play card game. So I have no say about the buyer, but I did hope that he did enjoy for whatever purpose he do with it, because also at times they could be painters, who knows, and they like painting nudes, naked or whatsoever. So you cannot believe I have bought this one for a pound or 1 pound, and wow, it got sold to $17.99. So how much profit I got from it just for that. I don't judge him being a pervert, but he could be an artist. So next is this Windsor Castle Royal Guard teddy bear for 10 inch. also got sold. I have acquired this one from the car boot sale for £1, got sold for 14. So could be a great gift to someone who is a royal guard, or let's say this is a lady having a boyfriend who is serving in the royal monarchy as a guard, or basically he or she may just like collecting some royal guard plush toys, we don't know. So from £1 it got sold to 14. Next is this corduroy fleece lined jacket. I have indicated this one for as unisex because it could actually be worn by ladies as well, so not just men, because it's really kind of, you know, looking unisex. This jacket here, corduroy fleece lined jacket, that's unisex, size medium, and industrial military brigade outdoor. The color is also, you know, like of military. I bought this from a charity shop, if I remember, somewhere in Rehoboth, Barnardo's, as the charity is called. Yes, Barnardo's, I think. Yes, Bernardo's. 15 quid. I have bought this one for £3. So 3 to 15 pounds. Next is this Batman Arkham Origins Steel book. It's for Xbox 360 console. The games is about DC Comics or W Games, Marvel. And at the back really are some codes that a gamer should be needing to install or download. I have acquired this one for £1 in charity shop, which got sold to 24.99, which is really quite a great profit. And you can't believe it goes to Malta through global shipping program. So Malta, it's my first time, you know, shipping to Malta, but through global shipping program. And about global shipping program, as a sellers, we are kinda protected because they serve as the third party who will be shipping our items going to the country of destination. So all they do is just pay us with their, you know, with our fixed price, and we forward that one to the depot, then the depot will be one to forward it to them. So that's how global shipping works. And I'm really glad to be, you know, registering in global shipping program, because it just paved me a way also to be seen by the other potential buyers throughout the globe. So yes, it got sold. Next is this Next Black Slim Cargo Trousers Skinny. This is actually my pre-owned or pre-loved. Size is 10L UK size, just a bit loose in me because I'm size 8. I'm really just tiny. So my pre-loved got sold to £10, but actually I also have bought this one from the charity shop for £3, got sold to £10. But before I have sold this one, I have actually worn this one for quite a while, like 4 to 6 times, something like that. Next is this Majesty magazine, just last November 2022, just early this week of 2022, about the King Charles. He became the, you know, King of England since the passing away of the late Queen Elizabeth II, his mother. It got sold for $10.99, and it's an international sale going to US, and again through global shipping program. Next is this crocheted plush roaster chicken plush soft toy, which has been quite a while in my listing, and I really thought it will never get sold. And to my surprise, one day somebody bought it, and another international sale because it goes Italy. Yes, it goes Italy, and got sold for $7.99. I have acquired this one for £1 in a charity shop, so it's not bad. Next is this GRO clock sleep trainer, GRO kids clock timer for $14.99. Yet I just actually got this one for free from a house clearance, and I thought I could really use this one, but it's not of use with me, so I managed to sell it. That's it. Okay. Next is this bubble machine blower. Outdoor fun toys for kids or adults, like, you know, blower for fun outdoor activities, which got sold for £3, and bought this one in a car boot sale for 20p. Yes. Next is this Living World Little Book of Soups. Obviously, I think someone who buy also some cooking books is, you know, literally could be a good cook or chef. We don't know. So it got sold for $2.99. I bought this one for 20p. Yes. Next, by November 24 this year, it got sold Pretty Little Thing Patent Nude Stiletto Pointed Court Shoe Heels. Size is 5, but in Europe it's size 38. And recently I have also made a video in this. Actually, I have flexed this one to be selling, previous in this video, and finally it got sold. The price is £20. I have bought this one for £4 in the charity shop. I think this is from the Salvation Army. Yes. Next is this Prima Classic Vintage Rare Labrador Retriever and Puppy Dog Soft Toys. It's basically a dog, a mother dog, puppies in it, in a basket. It got sold probably to a dog lover for 24 quid. I have acquired this one for £1, also from the charity shop. Next is this Fury Black Suitcase, the color black holiday trolley, 24 inches. I think another traveler. I have actually also shopped somewhere in, you know, in online shop. Excuse me. I have bought this one for £10, which is still quite pricey, but I'm glad it still got sold for 35 quid. Still quite a great profit. So that's an expandable trolley suitcase. It's really quite great. It will accommodate your clothes and everything when you go travel. Next is this cat plastic figures with a bundle of 13. It comprises of colorful cats figures. Colors are black, orange, yellow. These are just only mini figures, which eventually got sold for £4, but all of them I bought them for 10p. Yes. Next is by November 26 this year, another repeat buyer of this pack of 15 white cardboard. This time I put it 15 aside from just putting it to 12, because these are kinda the last tax. There's a 3 that's extra, so I mind to place 15, but selling it this time for 3.50 instead of 3. It still got sold to a repeated buyer. So yes, repeated buyer actually for the 3rd time around. Yeah, I guess 3rd time. So 3.50 for that 15 white cardboard boxes. Excuse me. Next is this vintage marine chiclana Juven Morsiana Spanish costume doll. Unique doll as well, unique. In dress and gown. Probably she could be a designer wanting to design a dress for a doll or for a human. Basically, we don't know, but I'm so glad it got sold for 10 quid or £10 when I have bought that one for just 20p in a car boot sale. Next is this IKEA toy sitting wildlife panda. Another cute plush toy that got sold, $10.99, but bought this one in the charity shop for 50p, and it jumps to $10.99. So next, for November 27 sale, I have here actually quite few, I think 2. So the first one for the sale of November 27 is this Catherine Cookson book, bundle of 3. Catherine Cookson is actually a famous author, and I just actually heard about her the moment when I, stay here in the UK. I never heard about her before. So it's been as well like 3 times now that I got sold for 3 times about Catherine Cookson books. It's in Corgi edition paperback for a bundle of 3, but it still really is looking new. It got sold for £12. I have bought this one total in charity shop for £1.50 or £1.50. Yes. Next is this The Little White Company knitted llama or alpaca that you see as well. That's a knitted alpaca or llama for $7.99. Bought this one in the charity shop for 20p. Yes. Next is this Posh Post Teddy Bear Plush Soft Toy Rainbow, which got sold with NHS charity with tag for $30.99. And bought this one for 20p, but I'm kind of apologetic to the buyer in here because it's really my fault. I have sent the wrong item. And I meant to send this one, that exactly what you see in photo, but I have sent another different beer but still having a rainbow tag on it, which was really kind of a bit confusing for me because it's rainbow. So I got just a bit mixed up due also to volume of sales. So I really accepted also that it's my fault. So I have accepted the return request and then refunded. So yes. And then next is this Metropolis 28.5 large suitcase. It's really also a bit struggle for me to pack this one. It's really huge. Sold for £16, and I set that one into auction. Originally I have bought this one for £3.50 in a charity shop, £3.50, and got sold to 16 quid through an auction, and the buyer has also paid the postage. Next is this suitcase light luggage that's approximately 22 inch. That's a soft case. It's really a great case, light. I even have thought to keep that one, but I rather not because I have collected a lot of trolleys really, so I might as well sell this one. Fortunately, it got sold for 25 quid, which is really fair enough because it really is beautiful and durable as well. I have bought this one for £4 and got sold to 25. Next is this Ariosto diecast London Boss, a toy model of a London Boss. Got sold to £7 all the way from 20 quid. So the buyer could be a collector for London Boss. Next is this one, the silver hard shell suitcase luggage being sold into £19. I think through an auction, plus the buyer has also paid the postage. I have bought this suitcase from a charity shop for £3. Now it went to £19. Next is this Only Connect books. I set them into bundle, so 10 quid. Yes, this book, as far as I have remembered, is from a house clearance sale. So basically that was free. But then I thought, what am I going to do with this book? So I have it sold for £10. Somebody bought it from me, so £10, including also the postage that you have to pay. Next is this Kids Elf Christmas jumper, second time around, having sold the elf jumper or sweatshirt for kids. The brand is Next. Actually, I have been selling this one for £5, but then since the buyer has asked for an offer, so I just accept. I'm okay with £3.50 because anyway it's Christmas, so £3.50 plus the postage. Next is this Playmobil 6196 space shuttle and seat only, as I have indicated, because there's no other figures in there. It says manufactured 2015 and from the country Germany. Got sold for £8, but acquired this one from a car boot sale from 20p. So £8, then plus the postage. Also on the same date of November 29. Next, for November 29 is this Xbox Slim 360 bundle, 250 GB with 2 controllers, including the microphones, the cords, including the HDMI, with the games on it, then the figures. For 55 quid, and I have bought this one from a marketplace for 25, so I got quite a bit of huge profit from it for 25, and the buyer had to pay the postage. Next is this Cousins War Complete Series book, which got sold last November 30, 2022. It's a book set about Philippa Gregory, and another famous author, a writer about history. Usually she writes about King Henry and the King Henry's wives through a novel. And since this was really new, it also got sold. Probably the buyer could have been buying this one for a gift. The Cousins War for $18.99, but then I have bought this one from the Works UK, Works Co UK, a bookstore actually, for £5, which was quite a clearance sale. So I never thought it got sold for $18.99. Actually, this is the second time around that this got sold. The last one was, as far as I can remember, just last September. Next is this Twilight Saga New Moon, a board game book. A board game, yes. It's not a book, but a board game. And got sold for $7.99. I have bought this one for £1 in the charity shop. Next is, I think that's it really for November, because the rest is in December and I will not still consider it until the December month will be over. So yes, these are the sales that I've got for this November, and I hope you did enjoy watching. And I hope as well that this will serve as your inspiration to, persevere, that little things do count. No matter how much profit you gain in something, it still counts. And the most and foremost thing in there is that you enjoy what you're doing, because if you don't also enjoy what you're doing, so it will be nothing, it will be rubbish. So yes, because even a little something could make up to everything. Every little thing helps. So again, I hope you enjoy watching this video, and if you like to watch more videos like this, you can also comment down below. So once again, thank you so much for watching. Until then, bye.